Today, we're gonna see how much money I made over the last month of content creation on YouTube versus Nicholas Light. And why am I doing this? I'd like to think that I'm a pretty low-key, not humble. I am not humble. I'm a narcissistic egomaniac that glazes myself in a controlled way. But in terms of flexing money, status, wealth, clothing, cars, brand, whatever, I don't do that. You know how I am. But when people bring in receipts and make claims about me saying I'm broke, you can't get views, this and that, I gotta bring the receipts in. It all starts with this comment 3 days ago, and I have to say, thank you, thank you, thank you. But before we get there, as always, a teaser of the next retard that we will farm. It's gonna be this. I can't. Not this guy, but I genuinely, I can't. There's a retard in Tensura. Bro's name is fucking Rimuru Tempest. Read the comments. I implore you, go check it out. You want to make it to the video, make it there. It's right over here, okay? The Tensura retard farming is gonna be fucking crazy. Link to the video right there. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. So, Mr. Warrior Stripe 3565. Just glocking on Daddy Nicholas Light, 9-inch girthy cock. Doing tricks off of it, bro. He has to protect him. We gotta play the white room for this one. Hit it. You might as well just become a drama channel. Ooh. It's the only time you really get views anyway. Ooh. And is that true? Am I such a fucking fraud that the only way I get views is with drama? Not gonna lie, the last week? Yes. You have to realize this is primetime Nicholas Light farming time. Nicholas Light is the seasonal anime right now. All the animes are fucking cooked and done, we've dropped. And we're just doing rewatch, tanking viewership. So of course, Nicholas Light videos are gonna be popping off. But is it actually true? Is it actually true? Exhibit A. This is Nicholas Light's numbers that I'll be comparing later on. So let's bring it to the right side. Exhibit A. Not this, not this, not this, not this. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Exhibit A. Right here. What you see is the analytics of a screenshot where I sorted from November 22nd to December 19th. 28 days. That's when the screenshot was made for this video. Let's see. How many videos are Nicholas Light drama videos? Grown Man Cries watching Chainsaw Man, 24.7k views. That Chainsaw Man reaction is actually doing pretty goddamn well, and I think it's actually still relatively popping off, which is cool to see. When My Hero Academia fans meets One Punch Man, Sylvana's skit video. Nicholas Light called me out. Yup, of course. This is the one where he's reacting to One Punch Man drama in 13.7k. Respectable number, but it is a drama video. One Punch Man Season 3 coming in at 13.6k. Yep, that's an anime reaction. One Punch Man animator spoke out. This is a commentary video. This isn't a Nicholas Light drama video. This is, well, he's creating the noise, so obviously opportunity like this is gonna happen, but this is me reading Hashimoto's response where I condemn him for his poor wording, where he groups everybody together when he shouldn't have done that. That was a fucking mistake. But again, not a drama video. Awaken Garo, this is Mugen Gacha, another non-drama video, anime reaction. I reacted to all JJK openings and endings. Almost 10k opening ending reaction. ReZero Season 4 trailer exposed frauds. This is where I'm reading a subreddit post talking about how people watching ReZero trailer doesn't even understand what's going on. I'm explaining why. Again, I don't think this is akin to the Nicholas Light drama videos. Frieren episode 1 reaction hitting almost 10k. Saitama versus Boros hitting almost 10k. So, of the last 28 days, the most viewed top 10 video, this is it. And there's fucking one Nicholas Light drama video. Shall we zoom it out more? Let's zoom it out more and look at over a 90 period. Jane Doe full reaction, Chainsaw Man opening, Chainsaw Man ending opening, Tuba Hero X, meme culture video, Chainsaw Man movie, ReZero trailer, One Punch Man reaction, One Punch Man opening reaction, Tuba Hero X, and the villainous punching girl. So, again, these retards, all they have is just hateful generalization and assumptions made off of nothing but feelings. If you're gonna talk shit, at least be fucking accurate. The analytics are literally telling you that I have so much like repertoire in my content of diverse commentary, I can do it all. Whether it be music reactions, whether it be skit reactions, whether it be anime reactions, whether it be me doing commentary over articles, whether it me be doing drama videos. And look at this shit. If we look at my channel and just sort by most popular, what is this? A bridge reaction? Meme reaction? Anime reaction? Anime reactions? Where's the drama? Right over here, 43K with Lord of the Mysteries, your boy Roshiman went actually fucking crazy. This one I think still is one of my best drama videos up to date. I'm very proud of this one. But where is it? Where the fuck is it? Mad Lad of Culture condemning his ass? Absolutely. I think I was righteous for this. This fucking scammer buying subs and bots. What's it called? Bullying other smaller creators. What a fucking fraud. Where is the drama? Do you see how much content I make? Of course, when you sort by latest and all you're seeing, right? And I upload 6 videos a fucking day. And if you just happen to see Nicholas Light in here, and these videos are getting obviously this kind of viewership versus something like this, no fucking shit. But it turns out that's not what the reality is. Just talking shit for the sake of talking shit. Let's see what my educated monkey has to say. Not really. The season is awfully dry this time. That's why he got less views. And not even that. I'm strategically tanking viewership right now to prepare for Freeman and JJK playlists for season 2 and 3 content. I know they're not going to get views. I know right now we're tanking. I don't care. I could have pulled out a brand new community series, but unlike some other people, I do shit for the love of the game. I don't need to maximize viewership right now. I'm preparing for the future. When Lord of the Mysteries was airing 15th feature, Lord of the Mysteries content goes fucking crazy. If you just look at the homepage too, look at the fucking playlist. Look at the playlist and the viewership here. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Hello? You telling me I can't get views without a drama video? No, I can get views pretty much doing anything. And I think that this is like a proof that like, I don't need to just do reactions. People are confused of like, they're like, you're wasting your time doing anime reactions. Your commentary and your witty humor and your ability to just entertain surpasses just anime reactions. You should do something else. You know what? Maybe that's true or not. Doesn't really matter. I'm trying to say, I can do anything and farm fucking anything. There was a time where I literally farmed ants. I literally farmed ants on the side of the road. 5.2 thousand views. Do you understand how stupid this is? I'm literally looking at ants on the side of the road saying 2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. Manipulate the ants. Brainwash the ants. You are the ant. Are you kidding me? And people eat this shit up. You gonna tell me I need to rely on cheap fucking drama videos to get viewership? God damn, that's disrespectful. He is the last person you have to give advice on how to get views and when to farm which content. Civil engineer on their nose, they understand. Of course, this is a brand new monkey with fucking 5 comments in my channel, which is all just fucking hating. No, this is the only comment in my channel, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this guy literally has never made an actual comment other than this in my channel. This is a fucking tourist. Look at this. Let's look at this shit. He knows nothing about me. Wait, how do I do this? I'm trying to basically click onto his profile and extend the thing. But now the replies are going. Basically what I'm trying to say is this. There it is. No, I saw it. You guys saw it there, right? Yeah. 1 comment. This is a fucking tourist that knows fucking nothing. Let's use them. Again, I understand you guys want to see some money stuff. Money stuff is coming. Let me read some of the comments. He just got 20K on Reze. You are the one who gets farmed now, buddy. Maybe if there wasn't that much stupid drama, then he wouldn't react to that drama. Congratulations, you just got farmed, dog. He just made the video in the stream. I'm going to remember you when I'm beating my meat tonight. At least you didn't call my fellow Kiga a chiga. That's right. Instead of a Chinese N-word, I'm a Korean N-word. Nice job being a retard retard light instead of being a premium retard. Blood doesn't know about Patreon. Oh, they don't even want to know about my other revenue income streams. Hello, cawcawTV. Deep burnt this motherfucker. Moya. Brother don't even know that a second channel exists where Kaw literally gets 10 to 20K views in almost every videos. That's another thing too. Boom! What do we got over here? My pride and joy, my baby experiment channel. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, 10 days ago, 1 day ago. Because I understand the algorithm game. I know what I'm fucking doing. This is a test channel. And I'm gonna have another channel covering Battle Shonen just like this. So what? He will make a video, hope so, and farm your comments too. It is people like you that give him much more content to farm off of, and it is entertaining as he crucify bots like you. Are you genuinely this retarded? Or is it that you only saw the drama views and completely ignored the other reactions? Well, basically, this guy is a huge Nicholas Light glazer and sees me being critical of Nicholas Light, and basically at that point, I'm his enemy now. And without any reason, no receipts or anything, they have made and basically, they don't think rationally. They walk backwards from a goal that's already been made and then try to pick part. And then they basically see my channel and see drama videos are popping off. Some of these other reactions are not, which are rewatches. And then they jump to a conclusion, which is so easily broken down because again, it's just stupid kids, bro. Or are you just crying on the fact that your fave creator is getting shitted on by the facts Kaka is giving in his videos? Ooh, but hey, it's fine. We can't expect everyone to be smart monkey. There are dumb and retard monkeys like you, and we'd love to see you get crucified. Kaka, please call me a good boy. Huh? Hi, Twitch chat. Pin of shame. The kiss of death. You got both the pin of shame and the kiss of death. Don't forget to come back with the new account, and I'll make another video there too. Keep going, bro, we're about to get farmed. Ooh, this is a fucking essay right over here. What is this shit? This is such a brain dead take. It must be rage bait, but I'm hungry right now, so I'll bite. The notion that Ka gets views only through drama is easily verifiable. Go to his channel, hit most popular button, and see and look through the videos with most views on his channel. They're all reactions. First from my video at number 15, Lord of the Mysteries versus your boy Roshi, and exactly what we just checked out. A 39-minute video made from a single Twitter thread where Ka for like half the video talks about content creation strategies, gives his deep analysis of different types of shows and different types of reaction channels. Ooh, this guy fucking knows it. Next drama video on the list at number 22, he be counting. Kaka versus Fraud Lad of Culture. This one is his homegrown drama, exposing a parasite for what it is and shining the light on the worst side of anime reaction on YouTube. It's more of pest control video than a drama if you ask me. And that's all drama video in the top 50 of this channel. The first video Nick is featured in is top 60. Woo! So historically, this claim doesn't hold up. And if you want to just focus on the latest videos, sure, Nicholas drama videos gets pretty solid viewership. Absolutely they do. But nothing outstanding, and by the sheer volume of content he produces, they are a fraction of his viewership. He could never cover this topic and you wouldn't even see a change in the graph of his overall viewership. True. Also, I'm all for this channel to cover more drama. The way Ka does it is entertaining, fair, and as close to as unbiased as possible. That's my brand. I kill the emotion. I get rid of all biases. If there is a bias, I fucking tell you. And I try to approach the objective truth, given the benefit of the doubt and receipts with evidence and research. That's how I do it. Because these type of honest efforts are appreciated by the average person online. Not by fucking cult members like you though. It's far from the usual drama slop channels. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Typical man-child fan. Ka, get that bag. Bro got farm. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And that's it. I love it. I love how basically I've trained my monkeys to the point where they know everything. I don't have to defend myself. All I gotta read is my well-trained monkey soldier, monkey warriors fighting for the jungle and their monkey king. And you know what? Make another alt account, bro. Come here with some more retardation and I will make another video and ban you there too. Now, let's get to the main topic. And the main topic has to do with Nicholas Light and his money. Let's look at this. Oh. Monsieur de Omnon, Man Mice Stewart. I genuinely hope Nicholas' channel just combusts. I don't. The last thing I want is for Nicholas Light to go away. I need him. I need him. I need his name. I need his brand recognition. I need the crash outs. I need the drama. It is unreal how much one man has given me such content. He is my favorite seasonal anime. Get the fuck out of here. Don't tell him to combust. That motherfucker is genuinely being too fucking annoying with the way he's talking about One Punch Man situation. He's now directly attacking his staff at this point, and it's honestly embarrassing seeing me all the time. Let's just fucking stop this dumbass. And that's the thing about Nick, right? Whether you like it or not, he will be in your face. All of his tweets will be in your face. Why? Because he has motion. And this is an undeniable fact, and you have to just work with it. He has been very crass and extremely rude, and I think pushing it too far compared to usual. That's why I'm being way more critical. But I'm always willing to work with him. And if he wants to remain, come back to a reasonable position, then we can glaze him. Keep hating, bro! I'll just farm it and add to this. Ooh. Yo, we got any YouTubers in chat right now? Do you guys know, what this is? Basically, this is the mobile app on the YouTube side where you can take a screenshot, obviously, of your dashboard, right? Channel analytics for the last 28 days. 15.7 million views. That is extremely, extremely respectable. This is really strong. Your favorite reactors don't even come close to this. There are plenty of six-figure sub-channels that barely make 1 million views per month. Barely get 2 million views per month. 15.7 is actually insane of a number. And then the crazy thing is, then there's like people like Asmongold who gets like 100-something million plus views. And then there's fucking Mr. Beast, where it's just like another fucking exponent off of it. It's fucking crazy. But in this panel, there is something that is sus. Something that is weird. I think the views and the sub count is very respectable and strong. But can someone tell me what looks off about this? And maybe if you're not a YouTuber, especially a YouTuber that doesn't like make content, long form content, it wouldn't really make sense for you. Yes, it's the watch time. And that's what I told you to look at in the other video when I teased this video, right? I told you, look at the watch time. Money, the revenue, is a function of both views and watch time. For example, let's say you have a 30-second video, a short skit, and it goes massively viral. It gets 1 million views versus a 10-hour documentary that also gets 1 million views. They're not going to be making the same amount of money because at the end of the day, what matters is the roles, right? What's it called? What matters is this right over here. I'll show you. When I am basically like over here, right? When I am editing and uploading stuff, right over here, you can go to monetization, turn it on, manage ad slots, right over here. YouTube will automatically insert ad slots in the best natural breakpoints in your video. The reason why most videos are beyond 8 minutes that you see on creators is because after the 8 minutes has been reached, you can do this. These are ad slots. Every time I click here, doesn't mean that it's gonna get an ad, but what this does is it creates a slot. And advertisers can now basically bid for it and they can compete for what they want to see. These are called mid-roll ads. And this is where you get the most money. In fact, the meta is you want to make people not just, you don't want a lot of people watching the video. You do. But a lot of people watching the video isn't the most important thing. They got to watch it for a long time. And the more ads, these mid-rolls that gets given after the 8-minute mark, that's how you make the big bucks. YouTube Premium users, they already have a different source of monetization. Obviously, they're not getting ads. Instead, that subscription fee, a fraction of that is given to us in a different way. So again, there's a different ecosystem here. And again, right over here, right? Learn more. I'm trying to give you the part where it kind of explains like, right over here. You can supplement your manual ad slots with automatic ad slots. This gives our ad system more choices of your ads. What I'm trying to say is, right? This actually isn't like all ads. You're not gonna get an ad every fucking minute like this. These are just opportunities and like a window of when you could get those ads, okay? So that's kind of what I'm trying to show you right here. And when you look at this, the watch time I think is off, and I think the revenue also is off. $11,000 is a lot of fucking money, okay? $11,000 I think is stupid amount of money. 11K a month is not something to be ashamed of. I saw some people on Twitter literally saying, wow, Nick only makes 11K off of YouTube ads. That's broke. Bro thinks 11K is a lot of money. I think 11K is a lot of money. I think it's a lot of children that just hate Nicholas Light and don't want to give him any credit. But like, come on. Are you really going to be arguing that $11,000 is not a lot of money? That is a really out of touch take. Now, for content creators at the top of their game, I don't think 11K is a lot of money. And let me explain to you why, okay? These are my analytics that I showed you for the screenshots of different videos to prove the viewership. This is what I showed you before, right? In the teasing video. So this is not the mobile app, obviously, right? The UI is different. This is the desktop app, right? Where I'm on the internet site and I'm looking at the advanced dashboard, right? And this is a curve, right? This is for the last 30 days, I think, for the past month, between 15th of November until 15th of December. And during this time, I averaged 1.8 million views roughly. The 1.8 million, right over here, 1.8, this is an actual figure right here. And look at the watch time, 231.3K compared to Nicholas Slight. Let's think about that for a second, right? Let's bring this number, and you guys are you're gonna have an idea. I'm trying to give you some math to figure out like what's actually going on here, right? So I'm gonna bring in this number here, and let's bring in this number here too. If we compare these two, right? How much more views is Nicholas Light getting to me? Well, before that too, let's just compare even more stuff like sub count. Okay. Oh shit, he's getting on JoJo stuff. He's preparing for Steel Ball Run. Smart. So Nicholas Light has 1.2 million subscribers, right? What do I have? I think I'm at like 55K right now, right? We're ending the season with 55K, which is, I think, pretty respectable. I think next year, I think road to 100,000 is very possible. But 100K subs, I genuinely don't give a fuck about that. Silver play button doesn't matter to me. I would piss on that shit if I could. I'll get it for Sir Gregor, my editor, but I don't care about that shit. I care about monthly viewership. I want to be at 3 to 4 million views per month. That's my goal when I hit 100K subs. So we got 1.2 million versus 55K subs. Let's just round that down to like, I don't know. Let's look at this, right? 1.2 mil. I'm gonna bring it here, right? We have 1.2 million, right? Versus 55K, right? What is that? What is that like roughly? It's above like 20 times, right? I'm just doing a little math right now. 1.2 million divided by 55,000 is 21.8, right? So in order to go here like that, this is a 21.8 multiplier, right? He is 21.8 times bigger than me. We could say 22. Now, of course, it's not going to scale the same. I think it's unfair to proportionately scale the sub count with the viewership. As in, oh, Nick is 20 times bigger than me? Then he should be getting 20 times my viewership. Not necessarily. Of course, there's going to be dead subs. Of course, it's going to be even more prominent for someone like Nicholas Light, who has pivoted content so many times where he already had so much viewers. Of course, a lot of people left. A lot of people stayed. So you got to realize there's a lot of dead subs at play. So it's not really fair, okay? But for the sake of this, this just example, we'll just keep it, like proportional. But I want you to realize these numbers, they're not very accurate. I'm just trying to give you just an idea. Now, 15.7 million versus 1.8 million. How much is that a difference of? 15.7 million divided by 1.8 million. What is that? 15.7 million divided by 1.8 million. 8.72. So this and this, right? 8.7 times. So despite being 21.8 times bigger than me, he's 8.7 more viewership than me. Let's look at the watch time though, right? The watch time. I think this is the most significant part. There is the gap isn't that big, right? 771 divided by 231.3 thousand. 3.33, right? Between here is 3.33 repeating, right? And why could that be the case? Why is it that despite being almost like 9 times more viewership than me, right? Why is he only getting 3.3 times more watch time than me? Well, again, what kind of videos is he making? How long are his average, videos? 14 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 13 minutes, 1 minute, 7 minutes. So you can kind of have an idea that his videos don't really go over 20 minutes. So it makes sense that someone like me, who is literally... No, I don't think Nick is spamming shorts. Is he spamming shorts? If he's spamming shorts, this becomes way more fraudulent. All right, when was the last time he... Okay, wait a minute. This actually makes him look way more worse. Shorts do get monetized, but you make literally no fucking money off of it. And shorts, what it does is inflate the viewership number. What? Oh, he's been spamming. Oh. Shit. When was this one? When was this video? There's a lot of viewership from shorts. And you know how I feel about shorts, right? 2 months ago. So what I'm trying to get at here, if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, it's basically that this number is including shorts viewership too. This number is including shorts viewership, and it's obviously now even more apparent that like the watch time is fraudulent because of that. But plus the fact that like he makes little content, sorry, not little content, short content. All these reasons are why. And it makes a lot of sense why the number is so low for 11,000. Because when you have 15.7 million, like basically this, do you understand how you like, basically, do you know why the million view mark is like an important metric? Because around a million views is a nice number where that's like, there's a number called RPM, right? In YouTube, there is a figure called RPM, which is how much money, you make per every like 1,000 views, right? So if the RPM is 1, then for every 1,000 views, it's right. It's $1, right? It's like that. 1 million then, right? If you do it like this, what happens is then it's like $1,000, right? $1,000, right? Sorry, this is getting messy. $1,000 is 1 million views. If that's about right. And 1,000 is a nice number. So when you hear 15.7 million views, you're immediately thinking $15.7 thousand. And that's at an RPM of 1, which is really fucking bad. Anime niche RPM is kind of like around like 2 to 3, I see. RPM is really tricky because it's a metric based on your audience and your niche. Making anime reaction content for a bunch of kids in India and Southeast Asia where the purchasing power of the currency is weaker than the United States dollars, you can figure out why that's bad, right? That's why the anime reaction niche is kind of chopped in that way. You want to make a lot of money? There's a lot of different niches that specifically hits like English-speaking audience for an older, mature audience. Finance bro content, cooking content, maybe even fishing content. Some of the RPM can be as high as like 7, like 10 RPM. And at the end of the day, it's not a game of YouTube. It is about getting as much views as possible. But sometimes focusing on the views is maybe not the right game. Maybe you're focusing on the wrong niche, right? Maybe there is a... Sound is glitching? What do you mean? Are we good? Are we good or not? Crackling? What are you fucking talking about? Sound is crackling right now? Why? Is the sound crackling? Or are you guys just fucking trolling me right now? Mic test. Mic test. We're good? So you're fucking trolling me. Fuck you. Fucking retards. Ah! So what I'm trying to tell you is... We're good? We're good? Not trolling? Not trolling? What I'm trying to tell you is... Sometimes it's better to change your entire niche, okay? Sometimes it is better to figure something else out because instead of making one, instead of this, maybe you could be making like $7,000, you know? Even though you got the same amount of views, even though you got the same amount of fucking views, you can actually make more money like this. And it is mind-blowing, is it not? I think Nick is heavily boosted right now by Shorts viewership. Obviously, his viewership is very strong in the long-form content. I will not deny that. I think a lot of people also say that he's like falling off, and that like that's not the case. People say he's falling off because relative to his sub count, he can only get 100k. Remember, 10% figure. If you're gonna say Nicholas Light is falling off, then you also have to assume that your boy Roshi is falling off. Okay? Mic is still crackling? What do you mean to do? Something's not right with the sound? Mic test. Hello, hello, hello. Maybe I should just redo this video. Like, is it fine? You're good now? It's good now? Jesus fucking Christ. You guys are trolling so hard. Alright, let's continue. Continuing. If you were gonna assume Nicholas Light is falling off, you have to assume that your boy Roshi is falling off. Because your boy Roshi, their average viewership is even worse than Nicholas Light. And why is that? Because they don't care about maximizing viewership. They have fuck you money, they have a loyal audience, and they're willing to fuck around, you know, and get viewership as low as this. This is like 1.4% conversion of 1 mil to average viewership, right? This is why I always say, when you look at my channel, we're looking for 5,000 views, or at least 5.5k views now. Because for channels that cover horizontal scaling like anime reaction content like us, where we cover so much variety, it's gonna have fractured audience, as in so many of these subs are not all on one, you know, channel, right? If you look at the second channel, the reason why cawcawTV 2 does so well is because we're focused on one thing. All the subs here are united off of one topic, and therefore the recommendation system can scale harder. If you look at this, this is over 100% conversion rate from subs to that. But this channel is not the same as these type of channels. These type of channels, we're looking for 10%. We're looking to farm everything and everything. And a video, for example, that gets like 4k views, 4.5k, 6.2, this is the equivalent of 100,000 views for me. So again, don't be spreading misinformation. Nicholas Light is doing perfectly fine. It's just that the shorts are absolutely inflating the actual like views there is. I don't know how much there is. Only Nick will know. I don't think he's gonna show that number, obviously, because it's gonna make him look bad, right? Obviously. Like, this isn't me trying to be rude at him, but you want your numbers to look big, and it turns out a bunch of diminished from shorts, and you want to take that away. You know, it kind of feels bad, right? So with that in mind, we talked about RPM. We talked about why his views are so high, and we talked about watch time. Now, the watch time for 3.33x. Who in chat can guess how much money I'm actually making? I may have leaked it a couple of minutes ago. But let's just see if we can do a mathematical calculation. So if 771,000, right? Look at this. If 771,000, right? 771.1k goes to 11k, right? Then what should be the equivalent of 231 here? And we're just looking at watch time right now, right? Well, the difference was between the watch time, a 3.33. So if we divide 11k, right, by 3.33, I get 3303. Another thing to also, shorts is literally no money, by the way. You have to, okay, for long form content, like this, you know how we talked about this number here? That like, in order to get $1, you need to get views, right? For long form content, you need to get 1 million views to get $1 on shorts. That's why shorts are pointless. I think shorts are stupid. I think all shorts does is inflate your ego and makes you think that the viewership is there, but the audience gathering from shorts, they don't care to watch the long form content. They subscribe, and then it like dilutes the pool of long form content enjoyers and like short form content enjoyers. That's why I don't fuck with shorts. I think that you can succeed with shorts. There are different strategies you can go on with the shorts, but to me personally, shorts are a very waste of time. I would rather post shorts on TikTok and have a platform grow there for sponsorship money and stuff like that, right? Obviously, we do have a TikTok, if you guys don't know. On this over here. TikTok does... Honestly, TikTok isn't really popping. It used to do, but I kind of fucked around for a bit. We used to get like 1.2 mil, 1.8 mil, almost a mil here, but I didn't really make shorts content for a long time. 31.k, but this kind of exists for like just sponsorship money, right? So, with all that covered, shorts are pointless. It again just fractures your audience. I don't think it's a very good move to play. So, this is the comparison. Nicholas Light 11k, me 3303k. Drum roll, please. You guys think around 5k, 4k, 6k, 3.6k, 4 to 5k. Okay, okay. 7k is crazy. 7k is crazy. There it is. I made $5,458.91 this month. That's pretty good. In my opinion, this is extremely respectful. I think this is competitive. I think I'm standing on business. Am I making more money than Nicholas Light? Of course fucking not. He's got 1 million subscribers. He's been doing this shit for many, many more years than me. I'll probably never reach his fame or visibility. There is probably not a chance that's happening. But even when we are fucking around, even when we are fucking around covering random bullshit niche shows, not even, you know, dominating the scene, like when next season hits, people like your boy Roshi, Nicholas Light, and other big dogs, they're the ones that's gonna be dominating while we're left with the scraps. But even when we're left with the scraps, I know how to survive by making a niche reaction for a different audience and building up a strong sense of community by constantly engaging with them and pumping out content. Now people will say, well, you make 6 videos a day. Nicholas Light doesn't make 6 videos a day. And this is something I have to say about everyone that makes this excuse. Shut the fuck up, pussy. Everybody has the same amount of time in a day. It is up to the individual to decide what they're going to do with their time. I figured out a workflow and a content strategy that allows me to farm anything and everything, any fucking topic, and without editing. I need you to understand, I'm going to be doing some glaze for me, okay? I'm going to be glazing myself right now really hard for a second. You genuinely have no idea the level of skill I have in just talking and making videos out my ass every fucking day. 6 videos on the main channel, 1 video on the second channel. And a lot of these videos, they don't even need to be edited. Of course, for the anime reactions, we need to edit them. But how many videos is it me just one fucking take? I don't edit anything. It's raw, it's improv. I just talk, and through the sheer value of my words and entertainment, I'm able to scale out content like this. Many people, even if they wanted to, they couldn't even make 6 videos a day. They don't have enough topics to cover. Some channels are beholden to one topic only, like Ben 10 channel, and that's an issue with the second channel. The issue with one trick pony channels like this is the fact that I can't. Like, I could maybe make 6 Ben 10 reactions a day, but there is something called viewer fatigue. It's not a good idea to give people the same episode, like a same series reaction more than once a day. It's not a good idea. So everybody has the same amount of time. Yet they don't, but it's not my fault they can't make as much content as me. I picked a strategy that allows me to keep fucking shitting out content every fucking day. Yes, they're not going to be popping. Not every one of them is going to be doing bad. And in a brief glance, it looks really bad. But what you don't see is that there is 55,000 subs and 6,000 videos. Okay? There is 6,000 videos. And something else too I want to show you right over here. This is going to blow your mind. This is going to blow your fucking mind. In this current moment, as we're talking, for the last 48 hours, 117,000 views. You need to realize this is not a game of just one video doing well. There are so many fucking videos that is constantly just getting views over and over and passively. Videos that I made 3 years ago, okay? Every fucking day, I'm stacking up 6 videos. This is gonna lead, and this is also the reason why I'm shadow banned, right? Because I pump out so much content that I break the ceiling of an expected range that I'm not supposed to be at. I am the most underrated, underestimated content creator in the anime reaction space, in my opinion. Yup, I'm gonna stand by that. Every beginning of a season for 2 to 3 weeks, I get to finally get lifted out of the gates and I'm able to be shown the content. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, basically, this is what I'm talking about. I need you to realize every day I am literally at a disadvantage. I'm playing behind compared to everyone else. And I'm gonna show you something crazy. Chainsaw Man. The Chainsaw Man movie reaction absolutely hit hard. It is at 28.3k views. And we made 170 bucks from that. That's great. But do you notice something is fucked with this graph? And if you've been watching my content and understand performance reviews, you know what I'm talking about. What's fucked up here? Can anyone tell me? The graph is very wonky. Shadow ban. At that 3rd day mark, that's where all the viewership goes. Because when you're shadow banned, you are limited to your audience only. Your videos do not get into the algorithm. It's only to your local community, and even then your subscribers don't even get the notifications. I have a 3-day late start. I'm fucking Oguri Cat, Uma Musume shit, starting from the gate 3 days later compared to everyone else. People post their reactions and they immediately fucking pop off. And in the game of YouTube, it's competition. It's not an absolute zero-sum game, but when you're trying to compete and trying to get put onto the fucking search engine, Chainsaw Man movie reaction, I'm never put on here. You know who is put on there? The big dogs. Because the big dogs are given a push fucking immediately. I will never, well, okay, that's, that okay. This guy's pretty fucking peak. You should go watch this guy's video. All right, maybe I'm making some moves, okay? That still doesn't change anything. It still wouldn't have been shown in the 3rd day, okay? Now it's being shown after the 2 weeks. No. Now it's gonna be shown after 2 weeks, but I'm telling you, in that first 3 days, right? Okay, come on. What I say still holds. It's a bit weaker out. I'm not cutting it out. Obviously, if I've gotten this much recognition, no. Let me explain. No. I don't have to cut it. Listen. Listen to me. I think this is actually more impressive. So here's the mental gymnastics. I start late, and up to the 3-day mark, I'm not put on the search engine. I'm never shown. But because of the quality of my content, because of the quality of my content, of the glaze, motherfucker just saying this is the best movie reaction of Chainsaw Man that they've seen. Just read the fucking comments, bro. I think I popped off with this one. I gave my heart to this. People have been popping the fuck off telling me that I am the best at this movie reaction. Now, it doesn't matter if it's true or not, but what I'm trying to tell you is that basically with the value of my content, I was able to still compete while being held back for the 3 days. How about that? 3-day lead, go ahead. The React Messiah will start late, and I still get the recognition, and I'll be put on there. But wouldn't it be nice if I was there immediately? And that's not the case with a lot of content, right? And it's really frustrating, but even then, I still fucking pull up. With all these disadvantages, I still fucking pull up and compete with the big boys. And I'm telling you, bro, I am actually Megumi from Jujutsu Kaisen. The potential is insane. I am Mr. fucking Potential Man. I genuinely believe by next year, I think we'll be around 2.5 to 3 million views per month. Also, let's just talk a little bit more, I guess, about the difference between Nicholas Light and my type of viewership, right? So we have to realize that of the 15.7 million views, a lot of it's from shorts. That's why the watch time is so skewed. But beyond that, it's also his shorter form content. But I think that the nature of my content, because of how verbose and different audience we have, I can do more with less. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think the average Nicholas Light enjoyer would sit through a 50-minute commentary video where I'm pausing to look at every single part. But there are a different crowd of people that do enjoy that. There's not that many. It's a very niche audience. I'm never going to be mainstream. But you don't need to be mainstream. All you need to know is the skill that you have and the target audience that's meant for you. And I've hit that. I've hit sweaty anime people who enjoy my commentary and will watch the actual reaction throughout. Therefore, even though there is such an insane difference of viewership, right? And an insane difference of sub count, my watch time is extremely strong. In the game of YouTube, money is a measurement of both watch time and views and other factors like RPM too. And not only that, this number is low-key fraudulent. It's fraudulent for a couple of cases. First of all, let's just get the elephant out of the room. This is Canadian dollars, I think. I'm pretty sure this is Canadian dollars, so let's look at this. 545891. 5458.91 USD to CAD. Let's look at that. Jesus fucking Christ, that would be so great. But unfortunately, it's gonna be like this. So you know what? It's actually not as impressive. It's not that big of a difference, but still, you have to acknowledge that, and fuck, the dollar is fucking dropping. And beyond that too, is the fact that like, there is RPM that you can't control. The reason why Nick is flexing his viewership during this month is because November and December is the highest advertisement payment payout period. Basically, as content creators on YouTube, the money is very volatile. The same amount of 1.8 mil this month is not going to be the same amount of money as next month. Even if you have the same amount of views, because of seasonality changes, money is different. The ad revenue goes up when advertisers, again, when I showed you those mid-rolls, right? Remember the mid-rolls that I was showing you? When they're bidding to add the mid-rolls in? There are certain moments they come out to play. Those moments are usually during holidays, right? Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you know, Christmas, Boxing Day, anytime you have a reason for people to spend money, Valentine's, right? These are all very consumer focused, you know, periods where advertisers will then go and put the money in. So those times are the most biggest payout, and this month is also historically always the biggest payout. And January is the most dead across all platforms, not just YouTube, Twitch as well, right? January is the deadest of the deadest because, you know, Christmas just ended, New Year's started, there's nothing happening. And then it kind of starts to pick up as we get into February, as we get into April, and so on and so forth. And not only that, this is a lot of money for both of us. But do you really think this is the biggest portion of our money? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Right? I need to think about it for a second. Do you really think that like this is where we make all our money from? Because at the end of the day, if you're a reaction channel and your money is coming mostly from YouTube, you have failed. Because the biggest money comes from Patreon. YouTube is second place. YouTube is second place. Patreon is first place. Nicholas Light, he's fucking killing it. 86,000 members? What the fuck? That's crazy. Obviously, not all of them are fully paid members. They're free members that add on to that. Creating uncut anime reactions sounds funny. It sounds like creating uncircumcised anime reactions. For me, what do we have? We have 9,000 members. But I have 3,604 posts. Nicholas Light, 2104 posts. Fraudulent, bro. Fraudulent. Hold up. Maybe I can do this. I'm trying to look at... Hold up. I'm trying to get a different like viewership. Fuck, fine. Membership options. So what then you have to see is, right? Of course, there is the paid, like actual paid member part, but there's also the membership stuff, right? And everybody has like different, you know, membership like parts. To me, I'm sitting at this. Nicholas Light is sitting at that. Everybody has different value propositions. I think that my content upload and my volume of content and quality is pretty competitive. And I saw that this is kind of like the breakpoint that I wanted to put it at. So you have to realize that you don't just look at the Patreon members too, but realize what tier are they subbed at. You could have 1,000 paying members, but if they're at $5 versus me who are at $15, right? There's a 3 times difference. And not only that, there's also Twitch, right? There's also Twitch. Now, unfortunately, Twitch payout is fucking garbage. It is not the same as Kick. Let's bring up Kick. Let's go back to Kick, and I'm gonna show you my, oh man, remember when those Kick money days were fucking crazy. Those are some good times. Dude, the amount of money I made on Kick is actually fucking stupid, man. So I'm just looking at create a dashboard. I'm gonna bring up the revenue here. Give me 1 second. Just gonna bring up these dashboard, make sure I'm not doxing anything. Let's see. Patch too soon? It sucks because I got that Kick deal and then fucking a month later they're like, well, we're actually gonna change everything. Good luck. And I'm like, are you serious? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, thanks, I guess. Oh, this is fucking pathetic. Oh, this is fucking pathetic right here. And the Kick dashboard, let's look at the monetization, revenue. Oh, wait a minute. Partner income. Wait. Month of... I think it was June, July, August. When did we go to Kick again? It was April, right? April, March? Oh, yeah. That was nice. So, let's look at this. I don't think I'm leaking anything here. I think it should be good enough here. So this is my Twitch dashboard. This is sad. Now, this is USD. This is USD. This is not, you know, CAD. But damn, that is fucking pathetic. 857? Here's a breakdown of like paid subs, prime sub, gifted subs. And you can see that the bulk of the money does come from ad revenue. There are different creators who have a much more stronger and oilers who are willing to just... Like, there's a lot of people that averages way less than me, but make way more than me because they have really strong whales they have a strong connection with. Last month was 770. That's sad. Oh, God. No wonder Twitch is fucking dead. 856. That's about like over 1,000 Canadian dollars for me. It's like, it's nice. It's nice to have on the side, but not significant, right? At the end of the day, Twitch streaming is just a way for me to record the content. But Kick though. Kick though, bro. What the fuck? This was March. And you can see, I only streamed this much times. I made... And this is USD. In like 5 days. 5 days of streaming on March, when I got that deal at the end of March, I made $1.5 thousand. What the fuck? That's more than entirety of Twitch. What the fuck is this, bro? Are you fucking with me? And then look what happens when I actually put in work. And this is me averaging around 150 to 200 viewers, I think. I think at that time I was kind of at like 150 to 200-ish on Kick? Maybe? Insane difference. And then May? Yeah, and then that was it. And then basically, that was it. April, and that was it. And then they told me at the end of April, they're like, yeah, good luck, bye. What the fuck? Oh yeah, the viewers on the left side. Good. Yeah, 200. This is like, I think peak viewership here, right? I don't think this is averaging. I think these are peak viewership that you can see here. So it is kind of in that like 200 to like 150 range. Man, that Kick money was fucking crazy. But I knew it was too good to be true. So all in all, I hope that you guys have gotten a good insight. And not only that, there's also TikTok, right? let's talk about TikTok. Let's talk about TikTok actually. So TikTok is an interesting case because in Canada, you can't make money on TikTok. There is basically like the YouTube AdSense program, partnership program equivalent on TikTok, but it's only offered in certain regions. Canada doesn't want to make money. We're not in it. There's only a couple countries that are in it. And if you make good videos, then it's basically just, you know, the same as YouTube. I'm missing out so much money. I don't make money on TikTok. I make money through sponsorships on TikTok. So the interesting thing about TikTok is that you can leverage brand deals. Even if you don't make ad revenue on TikTok with enough statistics, analytics, numbers, they will reach out and they'll kind of be like, hey, will you react to this or what? For example, I had Genshin Impact sponsors before. They would tell me, can you react to these Genshin Impact concerts, trailers, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the best type of sponsorship deals are the ones where they give you a flat fee. The worst type of sponsorship deals are affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is basically this. Hey guys, Sakura Code, Tokyo Treat, you know, or whatever deal. I need you guys to click the link and buy whatever, right? Download Raid Shadow Legends, you know, buy this product. And based on how much my audience purchases that product or service using my code, I get a percentage off of it. That works for some people. However, for reaction channels, it is possibly the worst thing you can do for yourself. And the reason for that is Patreon exists. When you are in business and marketing, what you don't want to do is have your audience what's the likelihood that the average person that enjoys my specific anime reactions are gonna skip Patreon and go to buy the, you know, whatever else instead? It doesn't make sense, right? You are in direct competition with your affiliate marketing, but your own organic sponsorship, which is Patreon. And by having it compete against the two, it is pointless. I made little to fucking no money off of Tokyo Treat Sakura Code sponsorships. That's why I stopped. That's when I realized, I see. My audience, obviously, don't give a fuck about it. Why would they care about these random snacks? They're even more expensive than monthly subscriptions on Patreon. These audiences are built off of anime reactions. Of course, they're gonna go to Patreon instead of that. So that's why I dropped it. It's pointless. However, if the sponsorship is, again, you know, have a deliverable and there is no affiliate marketing, you will be paid out a flat fee of this much. And based on viewership incentives, you will be paid out even more bonus money. So obviously you want to, you know, make your sponsored video get a lot of views. It's creating an incentive for that, right? I think for the Genshin stuff, I was paid like 700 USD for reacting to one trailer. That was fucking crazy to me. All I did was lazily react to a Genshin Impact concert trailer, and I made 700 bucks off of it, USD. But the crazier thing is the fact that, like, that's not even crazy. There are, and I basically got hustled. There are big creators who get paid probably 7,000 instead of 700. Like, you need to understand, influencer marketing is fucking cracked. Influencer marketing is the idea of using an influencer to do marketing, right? It's more targeted, it's more specific. There's a lot of fucking money in advertisement. You'll be shocked to understand how much people get paid to have certain sponsorships, man. That's why brand deals can be very, very lucrative. But brand deals are also shaky. You will sometimes be compromised and censored. You may not be able to be your true self because of willing to be brand friendly. And that's why I love my content and my community. I love my content and my community because I don't need to do that. My sponsors are you guys. You guys are the one that funds me, whether it be ad revenue on YouTube or Twitch showing up for free, whether it be showing up on Patreon, right? That's all that matters. And if I were to compromise my identity and my brand, seeking brand deals at the cost of my organic community and who I am, that's not it. I don't want to be censored. I don't want to be compromised. I want to keep talking shit and be raw and unfiltered and just keep building this jungle of fucking monkeys over time. And I think that within the next 5 years or so, you will see something really cool. You will see me dominating the anime reaction space. I am Megumi, bro. I am the potential man. Except I hope that my potential will actually be realized. Anyways, that was a lot of fucking yapping. At the end of the day, I just wanted to show you. And listen, I think Nicholas Light is also killing it, right? This is not embarrassing at all. Like, the point of this video isn't for me to say, oh my god, he only makes that much money, I'm so much smaller, I make more than you. That's not it. I'm trying to show you what the numbers actually mean behind the scenes. What it's like for a 1 million view subscriber channel to have this type of content versus someone as small as me making my other type of content. How you can have different audiences and basically have a different strategy that allows you to shine. You don't have to be this huge content creator to make a living doing this shit. You can do it on the side. You can do it like me. And 50K, it's not that much subs. I think I'm still a small creator. But within our little niche, our little internet space that we have in our corner, we're doing really well. And I want to keep building this empire of monkeys, and see exactly where will we go in the next couple of years. Will I still be just reacting to the anime? Am I gonna get canceled? And then will I go into right-wing grift? I don't know, man. But I think that my purpose and my destiny is to just keep yapping and talking shit on YouTube. I love the fact that I can just record these videos, no edits, just talk and commentary and keep the shit going. I love that I figured out a strategy that allows me to farm everything and anything. I didn't think I'd come this far, to be honest, considering the trajectory of my content a long time ago. But ever since I figured out the algorithm by learning what the others do and building a case, it's been growing bigger and bigger. And I'm really excited. I'm really fucking excited to see what's gonna happen, not just this winter, but this coming spring. 2 back-to-back really strong seasons where winter is dominated by mainstream anime titles, which I will try to capitalize on, but I'm not gonna get most. But spring is a lot of niche anime like Classroom of the Elite, you know, and a lot of other isekai that is fond for my content. I think we're gonna have an explosive start for 2026. Look forward to that content, man. See you next time.